Okay, so now you've answered some questions, and there might have been some that were a little bit difficult. I apologize for that because I know this is some new information for you, but I figured it was really important that you do set some time and kind of wrap your head around those concepts before you move forward. So I hope you found that challenging and yet stimulating, okay? And perhaps you used your lemon essential oil in it to help increase your focus and attention. So now we're talking about how are we releasing emotional patterns, okay? So we're now getting into the section where we're talking about channeling and clearing these emotions. So emotions, right, that we're feeling, they are literally energy in motion. Okay, that's what emotion means in Latin. So we can think about energy, right? Energy is experienced in waves and vibrations. There's light waves, sound waves, water waves, energy waves. So if we're thinking about emotions like ocean waves, right? They have this ebb and they flow. There's a high tide, there's a low tide, and there's also seasons, right, where the waves are stronger and where the waves are weaker. So there's this natural rhythm and flow to this emotional play that we have, that we're experiencing, and that's a good thing. Okay? And these emotions and these waves are meant to be powerful. So even if it's soft flowing, you think about it, the soft flowing waves of an ocean erode cliffs. That's amazing, right? It's just that slow stuff over time can have this very big, powerful impact. And then if you think about it, a storm comes, oh my goodness, a freaking tsunami wave. Can you imagine how much powerful impact that could have? So this is what we're dealing with. It could be very gentle and yet powerful over time to change the landscape, or it could be boom, high magnitude, massive impact in a matter of seconds. Okay? So when we're talking about these emotions, most of us are aware of the quote unquote negative side, these intense feelings, okay? But we have very little awareness of the softer, gentler, free-flowing state of these emotions. And I really hope I'll get to spend some time talking about this in another type of a course. And the other thing, though, that we're talking about this course is the flip side of the emotion, right? So emotions come, right, in typically these nice, soft, gentle waves, these soft version. And then if we're not paying attention to it, our bodies, our minds, cognitively and unconsciously tell us, no, bigger signal, bigger sound, bigger wave. They need to pay attention to this. This needs to make a difference in their lives, because that's what the emotions are telling us, to make a difference in our lives, to change something, to do something different, to carve time out, to set things aside, to let things go, to take action, right? Various emotions are alerting us to different things. And when we don't do it, right, we get this overwhelm. Okay, so we discussed in the last section about anger. We have all experienced anger. This is kind of a universal emotion. But few of us know the softer opposite side of the emotion. Okay, let alone how do we get back to it when we're in this big state of anger and we're puffing around and we're talking harshly and we're doing things we wouldn't normally do. We don't know how to get back to that soft flowing anger, to say something happened I don't like and I need to protect myself and others from this happening again, and I need to see justice done, right? Whatever that looks like. We don't know how to get back there. Okay? And so what happens is we just get embroiled in this frustration, this rage, this hate, and we have this intense negative emotion. and it can create a lot of pain in most of us. We develop these defenses to protect ourselves from feeling this pain. And the most common form of defending ourselves from pain and discomfort is simply to ignore it. Just to ignore it. To repress it, to stuff it down, to lock it up, and to throw away the key. Doesn't sound good, right? You've just listened to all of the things that stuffing our emotions can cause us to experience, both bodily, both behaviorally, and then physically, symptomatic within our systems. Doesn't sound good. So that just causes these emotions to be trapped in our body, and like I said, it produces these physical and emotional pains that we experience and we carry for months, for years, for decades. And sometimes when we realize it, when we slow down enough and we realize it, we don't even know why. Why are we feeling this? We're so disconnected from the event that caused it that it's baffling. Okay, so I have this image for us that you can kind of look at, and it shows kind of the ways that emotions can be dealt with in the system, right? So emotions are in the center. When we feel them, we have two choices. We can release them or we can hold them. Okay? So when we release them, we can release them in positive, good action that feels good, or we can release it in negative, controlling, punishing, cruel action to ourselves or to others that ultimately make us feel bad, right? Then when we hold our emotions, because we can hold and make space for them, and then we can redirect them and channel them into positivity, positive expressions that show up in our work, in our play, in our creativity, journaling, in our friendships, in our hobbies, in our ministry efforts, in our prayer, right? Or we can hold it and stuff it and block all the energy from that emotion flowing through our body and allow it to build up. And that gets channeled into emotional and physical pain that we hold until we're ready to address it. Okay? So I want you to kind of sit with that and study that for a little bit, and then we're going to come back and talk about the 4 components to channeling and clearing our emotions.